You know, it's pretty simple to figure out which path to go down when there's only one path to use, right? But what happens inside a software like ClickFunnels when they have three different paths? You don't know which one to use, how to use it, and that's why inside this video, I'm going to explain all of that to you. And by the end of this video, it's going to be as simple as driving down one path. And we're getting started right now. Hey, Thomas Garetz here. Thanks for tuning in. So like I said in this video, I'm going to explain to you how to use paths in ClickFunnels the right way. But before we get started, if you're new on this channel, first of all, welcome. My name's Thomas Garetz. And what I do on this channel is I teach you how to make money online with affiliate marketing the simple way. So if that's the kind of content you like, start now by going down below and hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Now, let's get into the value. Okay, so there's three paths you need to know, right? So there's the path for the entire funnel, there's the path for the step, and there's a path for the page, okay? So it can be super confusing, but let me just make it more simple for you. Okay, so the settings. So right here, this is the path for the starting page, okay? So what that means is that path will take you to whatever step is the first step. Okay, so you can use that one. So if you clicked right here, copy URL to clipboard, that will be the starting path, okay? And that will take us to this page, our first step, okay? So now there's this one. So this one is for the step, okay? So that one will send you to this step. So you're gonna wanna use this one if you have a split test, okay? So for example, on this page, this is the bridge page, okay? So you're gonna wanna use this URL, this path, because then it will send 50% of your traffic to whichever one, okay? So that's how split testing works. Now, if you wanna send them to a specific one, that's when the page path comes in handy, okay? But if you're running a split test, you're going to want to use this one because you obviously want 50% of the traffic to go to each one. But the page one is actually what shows up in the URL. Okay, so let me show you this for example. Okay, so this one is the step, okay, and it will send to either one of these. Okay, so let's open a new page. Okay, so thank you to. All right, so which one is that? So for me, what I do is I say thank you to, that way that's the split test, and then thank you. Okay, so thank you to is the split test version. All right, so let me give you a quick tip about split tests. So when you're making a split test, you don't want to change everything, right? What you want to do is you want to change one thing. So for me, all I changed was just adding in another step, which was join our free private Facebook community. But when you're doing a split test, you don't want to change everything. Like I said, you just want to change one thing so you can really figure out if it's working or not. Now, you can send them to just this URL, but in my opinion, you should almost always have a split test running. In marketing, you always want to test what's working, what's not working. And again, after you've done your split test and set up the paths for the page, because those are the most important really, that's what's going to show up. Remember to go here, change the path if you want. That's not as important, but that's how you do it. And if you wanted to change the path for the entire funnel, you go to the settings again. Now let's just run back over it really quick, okay? So again, say we're creating a split test here. We create variation, always create duplicate page because you're just gonna wanna change one thing, right? So now what happens is it gives you the same path, but it gives all these numbers, okay? So you don't want that to show up. You want it to look clean. You don't wanna have a bunch of words either. So what I would do is I would just select all this. I would have it opt-in -to, okay? And you could change that to opt-in to as well and update page. Okay, so super simple. You wanna keep it basic. You don't wanna have a bunch of ugly words and letters in there. It just looks unprofessional, okay? So again, make sure you have that set up properly, but when you're running traffic, don't just send them to this URL or this path, okay? Make sure you're using the path for the step, okay? You can also send them to the path for the front end funnel, which would be this one right here. Totally up to you, but if you're sending them to a different step that isn't the first step, you're gonna wanna send them to this one. Okay, and if you want to get this ebook, you can get it for free down in the description below. But if you have any questions about these paths, make sure to leave a comment and I can help you with whatever you need. And if you want to learn how to make money online the simple way, my #1 recommendation is the first link in the description. And that's how I've made a in the first 2 weeks. I'll link to that somewhere on the page, but that's my number one recommendation. And if you're interested in affiliate marketing, make money online, you definitely want to check that out. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. And if you want to learn more about online business, you can watch these videos right here. But don't forget to give this video a like. Check out that first link in the description, my number one recommendation, if you want to learn how to make money online. And make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And feel free to share it with any of your fellow funnel hackers who are a little confused about the paths and how they work. I'd really appreciate it. And that's all I got. I'll see you on the next video.